Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 8 here of the Timber Cup. CJ Killam on the call. All these games being presented by MC Media. It's the Digby Mariners in the green and yellow taking on Eastern Shore in the white with yellow trim. Right now, it's Eastern Shore looking to carry this one in with some numbers. Here comes the Schooners. Cross-ice pass, shot, scores! Eastern Shore Schooners, that's number 5, Ryan Latta. Getting Eastern Shore's first goal of the tournament. That's exactly how you want to start this game. Eastern Shore, a bit of a rough start last night. Getting shut out by the Bayview Sharks. You'll see here on the replay coming in with numbers. A good work there by number 16, that's Noel King on the pass, and a fantastic job by Ryan Latta to end this one. And now we got a penalty, it looks like, coming up against the Digby Mariners right away. So the Mariners, this way here, and that I was correct, that is number 16, that's Brett Hall going in the box for Digby. So if you're the Digby Mariners, this is exactly how you did not want to start this game. You give up an early goal and now give up an early power play opportunity. The Digby Mariners were really the top losers from last night, able to get 1.5 points out of the Yarmouth Vikings. So if a big win here and a lot of points, the Mariners could have a chance to get into the semifinal and have a really important game against Avonview a little later today, but not the start that they wanted. As the Schooners now looking to regroup in their own zone. Now coming in on the attack. Oh, a centering pass takes a weird bounce. Sent aside by, I believe that's number 31 in net, listed as Jackson Amiro. For this one is Schooners looking to cycle that one along the boards. Still a fit now, cross ice along the blue line. That shot goes high up into the netting. Doesn't look like it was deflected, so face off coming outside the blue line. 1:05 left on the power play. Schooners now. Oh, it's a bad giveaway now. Here come the Mariners. Quick shot. And that one just getting a good save there. Face off now. Schooners able to come up with it. Looking to carry it in the final seconds here of the power play. Schooners still with it. Looking to carry on the attack. Carrying it in behind the net. Ooh, cross ice right through the blue line. Unfortunately, no one could get a stick on it. Schooners. Now the Mariners now back to even strength. Looking to come in on the attack, but that pass getting a little bit deflected. Mariners still with it. Centering pass, a shot. Can't get through all the bodies in front. Digby, a long dump in. That one going just off the glass. Schooners still with it. That shot, ooh, goes a little high. Maybe a potential high sticking there. Goes unnoticed by the refs. It's the Schooners looking to continue the momentum built off of the power play. Big collision along the blue lines. Now it's the Mariners with it. waiting to regroup. Schooners get by. Digby trying to clear that one out. Oh, but intercepted. Here comes the breakaway. Austin Walker in alone. Shoots, scores! I believe that was number 2. Austin Walker it is, getting his second goal of the tournament on the breakaway, and we're all tied up 1 apiece. Defense turned to offense. Austin Walker in alone and just right by the glove of goaltender for Eastern Shore, Declan. I believe that is Petit or Petite. It's Digby now with some momentum off of the goal.
With an assist from number 16, Brett. All time of goal, 11:22. That's Walker from Hull at 11:22.
Here comes Eastern Shore. Good work there from number 14, but just lost the handle there. That's Lacombe Pietch. Now it's Digby again. That shot from Theroux going just wide. Now we got the Mariners looking to regroup. That breakout pass out of reach. And the same thing happens to Eastern Shore. Both teams now just playing it back and forth between their own blue lines. Neither team, giveaway there. Digby Mariners with space, but puck jumping on them. Oh, and here come the Schooners. Shot blocked and followed through with a hit. Oh, and a lost edge there. Dangerous play, but looks to be none worse for wear. Oh, and another big hit thrown there. That's Martel throwing that hit. Schooners with it now. 2-on-1, a shot, save, rebound, puck still loose, up and over the net. Nope, deflects off a body. Both teams now regrouping along center ice. That one dumped in off the boards. Another big hit along the boards. It's the Mariners still with it. That shot deflected off a stick and up into the netting. Here's the replay, that 2-on-1. Initial save by Amiro. And then the wraparound, he got a little caught. Some good defense there by the Mariners to avoid the open net. Face off one by the Mariners, can't get through. The legs in front.
The Timber Cup would like to thank the following gold sponsors: J Strong Fund, Municipality of Argyle, Rockville Terriers Limited, Totec Windows and Entry
Face off now.
Speedy Auto Glass, Yard
To the left of
Digital
Eastern Shore goaltender Declan Petit.
Murphy Fishers Limited.
Mariners trying to push in. It's a tie-up, going to result in another penalty. We'll see, I believe it looks like Digby heading to the box. And that's number 13 for Digby, Sawyer Longmire. In the box. Didn't see what the call was, but we're halfway through, almost halfway through this first period. Oh, nope, excuse me, it looks like offsetting. Most likely offsetting roughing. Is that shot going just wide of the glass? Now here comes Digby. Cross ice pass, can't get through the legs. Now it's Eastern Shore. The Schooners coming in with space. Let's look home right now. That shot off the outside of the net.
Eastern Shore penalty to number 18, Cohen Conrad, and Digby penalty to number 13, Sawyer Longmire. Each 2 minutes score. Walking time of all penalties, 7:35. That's
Digby
Conrad and Longmire, each 2
giving it
minutes
back
score.
up to
Walking at 7:35.
Eastern Shore. It's now Eastern Shore. Losing the handle, puck along the boards, flipped out, and that one's into the bench, so another face-off in Digby's zone. A little bit of a late change there from Eastern Shore, so gonna have to change out the face-off man. Digby getting control off the face-off. There come the Mariners, looking to push through. Schooners are the ones now with it. Up along center ice, a little bit of a delay, so they just dump it in. Digby with it now. Trying to clear it along the boards. They dump it all the way in, but it's going to be just out of reach for an icing. 6:05 left in the first. So an exciting start to the period with 2 early goals with both sides. Things seem to have calmed down a bit. Now it's Digby. Get it out along the boards. Eastern Shore. Oh, has the puck picked with some space. Here come the Mariners, shot and a save. Oh, no. No, referee saying no goal. And now it looks like unsportsmanlike conduct penalty being taken on that one, waiting for the official ruling. I'm going to assume that the referee says he was in the midst of blowing the whistle. It's number 9 going into the box on that one for Eastern Shore. So yeah, it looks like unsportsmanlike conduct for. Looks like an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty as well as a misconduct. It looks like it's a game misconduct, but it's number 8 for Eastern Shore serving that one. That's Hunter Fay, the number on the box. He's most likely serving the 2 minutes. Oh, puck loose in front. Digby trying to push for it. That shot can't get through the bodies in front.
2 minutes for cross-checking and a 10-minute misconduct. 2 minutes being served by number 8, Hunter Fahy, penalty 5:46. That's for 2 minutes for cross-checking and a 10-minute misconduct. 2 minutes being served by Fahy at 5:46.
Mariners now Looking to take advantage of the power play opportunity, but can't keep the puck in the zone. Oh, big hit along the boards. It's Digby with it now. Looking to carry it in on the attack. Here come the Mariners. Can't get through all the sticks in front, but the puck's still in deep. Hard slap shot. That one off the crossbar. And the Schooners able to use that momentum. Did it fully clear the blue line yet? Doesn't look like it has. Digby still fighting for it. Trying to regain possession. Some good forechecking there by Colby Height. Cross ice one-timer. That one going wide of the net. Still held in at the line. That shot, though, deflected up and into the netting. So a few good shots there. You'll see here on the replay. And yeah, right off the bar. A lot of active bar so far in this game. It was right off the face-off, Digby with a chance, and that one going up and above the net. Mariners still able to maintain control. That point shot gets through the bodies. Sent aside by the goaltender, Patet. That one, almost looked like it was in. Another shot from Digby deflected up into the air. It's both teams. Now it's Digby with it. Still with a lot of time. That shot, as we get back to even strength, gets deflected up and out of play for another whistle. Few good chances there for the Digby Mariners to take the lead. Currently, as it stands, with 3:29 left in the first, both teams will have earned the half point. That one going just wide of the glove of Amiro. Big hit there, just past the blue line. Mariners still with it. That shot, that one going off the outside of the netting. But it did cause the net to come off its peg. 3:07 left in the first. Here's the replay. And yeah, that one just off the outside of the post, maybe a little bit of the netting. Digby with it now. Trying to continue the momentum. Off the power play, a big hit there. Thrown by the Mariners. Puck in behind that, out in front, and a great save there. Rebound out to the point, another shot. That one goes wide, out in front, and finally a cover-up by Patet. So a few good saves there by the Eastern Shore netminder. Mariners really putting on a lot of pressure. Oh, a quick shot off the face-off going just wide of the net. Now Eastern Shore maybe looking to go on the counterattack. Good work by Digby to delay that rush. Mariners still with it. Digby trying to send it in towards the net. Schooners can't quite get out of the blue line. Good job by the captain for Digby. It's Avery Gunn sending it right back in, letting his team go for the change. Mariners doing an excellent job keeping the Schooners trapped in their own zone. Mariners Another shot going wide of the net, but I think Digby just content to keep the Schooners trapped in their own zone. Another hard slap shot. Can't get through all the bodies. Puck comes out in front, and the netminder covers up for the faceoff. Minute and a half left here in the first. Schooners been trapped in their own zone for the last few minutes. Seems now both teams with fresh skaters on the ice. See how it changes. Schooners able to get it through. Now it's a race for the puck. This could be a 2-on-1. Eastern Shore shot. Saved by Amiro. Wasn't confident he had that one, but he was able to hold on to it for the faceoff. Mariners come up with it off the faceoff, so we're coming up in the final minute. It's going to be an icing call, so all the way back to the Mariners zone we go.
Final minute of play in the first period. Final minute of play. Come on, hockey fans, make some noise. Cheer on your teams.
Now it's the Mariners with it in the attacking zone. Now it's the Schooners with it. Schooners, oh, yep, and that's going to draw. That's going to draw the penalty. We'll see what the full call is. Referee's going to have the discussion. Because it could be a trip, it could be kneeing. See here on the replay. Oh, and he did stick the leg out. We'll see. It looks like it is a kneeing call. Yeah, and that's going to be a 4-minute double minor for kneeing. That's going against number 13, Sawyer Longmire. I believe that's his second trip to the box.
Digby penalty to number 13, Sawyer.
So now the Schooners,
4 minutes
with a good opportunity,
penalty, 35 seconds.
try to get the lead in this one. Puck coming out in front.
35 seconds.
That one going off the boards. Little bit of a delay there on playing that one from the Eastern Shore netminder. But that'll bring this first period to an end. Both teams getting half the point off of that one. As we have a brief break before the start of the second. And now we're about to get underway. Second period action. 1-1 draw. Currently between the Digby Mariners and the Eastern Shore Schooners. Now being joined on commentary as well with J.R. Surratt.
Thought I'd make you struggle a little bit more today.
Been doing fine so far. We had a lot of exciting games. Right now we got the 1-1 draw.
I meant struggle with me, not the hockey.
Oh, struggle with me? It's never a struggle with you, JR. We're the commentary team with 4 letters apiece.
Right?
CJ and JR's Schooners. Now on a little less than 3 minutes left on this power play.
Double minor?
Double minor for kneeing.
Ooh, that's not a good one.
So now it's the Mariners, though, doing an excellent job of keeping the Schooners out of their attacking zone. It's Eastern Shore now. Sending it cross ice, coming in over the blue line. Here come the Schooners with some space. A shot and scores! It's number 12, Gavin Peddle, with 2:19 left on the power play. There still should be another full 2 minutes on the power play. Fantastic work there by the Schooners. Coming in off the rush, creating some space. Just enough space. Goal defender goes down to take away the pass, but Peddle doing an excellent job. So now it's the Eastern Shore with the 2-1 lead. And still another full 2 minutes left on the power play.
Eastern Shore goal scored by number 12.
Once again, Schooners going right back on the attack, looking to press that momentum.
Yeah, especially with that double. You want to collect now again while you can.
Here they go again. It's the Mariners. Able to clear it.
Tie for the first period?
Tie for the first period, 1-1, so each of them have earned half a point. A big win from the Yarmouth Vikings in the last game, so if a big win here, Digby Mariners might be able to get a chance to get into the semifinals with their game later today against Avon View.
Everyone kind of let that shot go in. The D-man didn't want to play it and deflect it, and the goalie thought it was going to go wide, but it hit iron.
The post's been very active here today, pretty much averaging about 4 or 5, maybe 4 posts a game so far today. There's a big hit, a physicality definitely being noticed, as it is a lot of times in Digby Mariner games. They're a team that likes to throw the hits. It's Digby now kind of trapping the Schooners in their own zone while they're on the power play. Digby content to just kill off some more time. Keeping that puck far away from their own net with some space in the slot, but willing again to just kill some more time and passing it up to the point. Digby still with it though. That shot bounces off the goaltender. Another clear off the boards. Can't quite clear it out. Digby doing a fantastic job. They're shorthanded and spent the last 40 seconds in the offensive zone. Oh, trying to pass that one up, but fans on it. Now here come the Schooners. It's Eastern Shore looking to go on the counterattack. Can't quite get all the way through. Out of his net to play it is Amiro.
Oh, now that's ballsy.
Now caught a little out of position, but looks like it's a penalty coming up against Eastern Shore. It's a head contact penalty. Just as the power play expired for Eastern Shore, now they're going to be down a man. See here on the replay.
You mean the penalty expired for? Oh, they were on the penalty. Yeah.
Digby was on. Digby was on the penalty kill, even though they kept it for most of that in the offensive zone.
I was very confused over where the penalty was from because of the offensive play.
Yeah, fantastic. You know, they gave up one on the double minor, which is unfortunate for them, but you know they rebounded quite well and did a fantastic job killing off the extra 2 minutes. And now it looks like Eastern Shore looking to do the same with now they're on the penalty kill and the puck is, and that's a quick end to the Digby Mariners power play, just 18 seconds in.
Well, that's a good way to kill it off. Draw one.
So a lot of pressure, a lot of arguing being made right now by the Digby Mariners. I've never seen it do good, arguing with the referee.
Well, there's always that chance, right? You could be the first guy. You could be the first guy to have the argument. He's like, you know what? I'm sorry, you're right. No penalty. We'll take it back.
I mean, that's a clear stick right into the midsection, a hook right around.
He's trying to explain, like, look, I was just holding my stick like this, and his body encountered my stick. I was very sorry.
So now we got some 4-on-4 for the next about minute and a half. That shot going wide. Amiro, very active goaltender in the net, making a lot of movements, looking a little bit like Curtis Joseph in there.
Who do you think the faster team is that'll benefit from this 4-on-4?
I'd give it a bit of speed advantage definitely to Eastern Shore. So that open ice probably going to help them do. But, you know, Digby Mariners, it's not that much of a difference on the speed because the Mariners are a much larger team. So while they're not taking as many strides, they're making that much more distance with their strides.
Gotcha. More effective use.
And it's the Mariners with it now. Looking to carry this one in. Keep it in deep. It's number 13, Sawyer Longmire. He's the one who served, took the kneeing penalty, so you know he's probably wanting to make up for it.
Late hit and another late follow-up by 13 there. Is that the number we're talking about, Longmire?
That is Longmire.
He's going to need to curb that before he gets permanent residence in that box.
Longmire, still a fit now. That shot can't get through the bodies. Now it's the captain for Digby with it. That's Avery Gunn passing it up to number 19, Jamison. Jamison with it now. Gets around his man, making some nice moves. Tried to beat the World, but the World came up victorious in that one. Longmire, hard shot, knocked down by Patet, who's able to get on for the cover. And some more little extracurriculars, and yeah, it looks like another two guys look like they might be sent off. As all the ref looks like he pointed to the box.
Referee's going to have to manage this because it's going to get out of hand. I've been here for like 4 minutes, and it looks like there's going to be a fight. The kids are upset. What game is this for both teams?
This is game 2 for both teams. First game of the day. Digby, though, only has a 1-game break between, and it looks like it's just number 18 getting that one. So now we're the rare 4-on-3. You don't see this very often during regulation play. That shot going wide from the Mariners. It's number 18 for Eastern Shore, Cohen Conrad, serving that one.
Yeah, I figured it was the lumber toss there that was going to get him.
So now the Mariners, a lot of open ice to play with. Also, you got to think you don't practice a 4-on-3 very often, so they might not quite know.
Well, especially there's no one in front of the net. Another man coming on the ice now, so 4-on-4 is back.
So back to 4-on-4, didn't really get a shot off, and we're soon going to go back to 5-on-4 as the goaltender for Eastern Shore covers that one up. So it's just a parade in and out of the box.
It's like a rolling shift happening right now.
Here in the second period. We'll see now. It's Eastern Shore.
That's it. Make some changes.
Guys,
milk the clock, guys.
Coming on, in and off. Digby able to gain control off the face-off. Now we're Digby now with a power play for another minute 17. Shot, Kreis unfortunately wasn't in the position to get the shot off.
Yeah, that was a wide open net if he could get lumber on it. And the pass back to the blue line is whiffed, and they're going to clear.
Unfortunate miscommunication there by the Mariners. Had a golden opportunity. Now they're going to have to reset in their own zone. Eastern Shore trying to put pressure on the skater. Trying to cause the turnover. Able to carry it in. Left a shot. That one going wide. Trying to move that one along the boards. Still with it now. Mariners behind the net. Tried to pass it, but Schooners come up with it. Oh, good catch at the blue line from number 20. It's Corey Stark. Oh, finally able to get it through. Oh, and now it's a push. It's a race for it. Race won by the Mariners. Digby trying to regroup with less than 20 left on the power play. Here comes Digby. Trying to carry it through. Mariners still with it now. Centering pass. Couldn't be settled for a shot. A backhander. Just going wide as now we're back to even strength coming up on the 8-minute mark here in the second. Fades on it, but almost worked as a pass.
Fades?
little bit fade, not the full thing.
Okay, I got you.
As now Schooners coming in. Odd man rush.
We're going to get a penalty on that one.
Drew the penalty off of the odd man rush, so back to uneven hockey we go. As a hooking call going against the Mariners.
It's like the penalty box is just expanded benches. You're going to spend some of your time on there, some of your time not. It's a pretty good rotation going in there right now.
We got Isaiah Manzer. That's number 10 for Digby. As you see the hard hit the goaltender Jackson Amiro took. Some friendly fire being caused off of that penalty, causing the...
Not much you can do as the offensive player going in when you're hooked and pulled
hooked.
down. That's it.
You know, you're taught to try to avoid contact with the goalie, but if you're being directed by having a hook around you, you got nowhere else to go. As the Mariners able to control that one off the face-off. A good clear off the boards. So now the Schooners going to have to regroup in their own zone. Eastern Shore with it now. Behind their own net. Looking to create some space. It's number 9, Ethan Firth. It's the captain carrying it up, going coast to coast. Centering pass, no one there to receive it, but held up at the point. And now here comes another penalty.
Number 13 again.
That one shot off the rebound. Doesn't go in. Some more extracurriculars afterwards. Looks like a head contact and a cross check being called. We'll see what the breakdown for that is.
13's going to go in first.
13,
which is not a shocker, and then 19 grabbed one afterward.
So it's 2 penalties coming against Digby. So I believe that means we're going to have a full 5-on-3 for 2 minutes.
Should be. Oh, well, someone also going in for Eastern Shore.
Oh.
No, or was he already in there? Is that the misconduct for the knee?
At this point, there's been so many.
Like I said, it's just
been
an extended.
such a parade. I'm losing count and losing control of who's in the box for what.
It's an extended bench. What can you do?
Seems like the timekeeper also needing some clarification as the refs.
Right, like look, my penalty sheet's filling up. Could you let me know who's in for what?
So Longmire definitely in for at least 2, and Eastern Shore player is out of the box, so that misconduct is done.
Okay, so that's definitely who that was then.
Yeah. So now the question is, because I haven't run into this much, is if with the 126 expires, is it still the 5-on-3 because there's 2 players serving?
Yes.
2 minutes. So I think that player's going to have to stay in at least until the next stoppage in play before he'll be let out of the box.
That would be my guess. If we had an expert like Jeff here to tell us what was going on.
Unfortunately, refereeing expert Jeff McGray not in the building. But definitely going to be a long 5-on-3 opportunity for Eastern Shore. Now looks like a timeout being called.
This is probably a good plan right now to try and figure out what they want to do, because like you said, this is going to be an extended power play.
So we'll see here, Eastern Shore, a long 5-on-3 opportunity already with the 1-goal lead in this one. So right now they have the opportunity to gain the 1 point for winning the period. And, maybe with a good showing, Eastern Shore will be playing Yarmouth, the Yarmouth Vikings later on. They come out of this one with a lot of points, have a good showing against Yarmouth. They might be able to get into the semifinal.
Hey, you make a good run, you get some momentum, you keep carrying it forward. And like you said, a good game against Yarmouth could put you in a good showing through the playoffs. So all comes down on how they manage this one, which will be huge. Digby, though, if they continue this penalty run, it's just self-imploding. And that will just send them spiraling.
The last thing you want to do is be your own worst enemy, causing your own major problems. So let's see how Eastern Shore responds here. A long 5-on-3 opportunity. You got to think it'll be a major disappointment. They at least don't come out of this with at least 1 goal.
If they don't score on this, that will be a huge momentum shift back to Digby.
Mariners now on the penalty kill. Schooners now looking to move it over. Good shot off the glove of Amiro. Couldn't quite trap that, but kept it out of the net. Schooners with another shot, that one going just wide.
Yeah, and that first shot was corner seeking. That had eyes.
Another one-timer. Couldn't get the full on that one. Centering pass kicked aside by Amiro. The rebound also turned aside. Amiro, though, now without his stick. It's another shot, another kick away by Amiro.
Don't worry, guys. It's not like we're broadcasting the game. Feel free to walk by the camera.
Puck finally able to clear. Amiro able to retrieve his stick. A lot of good pressure being put on there by Eastern Shore. But Amiro facing what's been his toughest challenge so far in net. Schooners with it now. Back up to the point. Eastern Shore still with it. Back along the point. Cross ice, but couldn't be settled.
Yeah, it would have been a nice pass, but they're trying to get a little too fancy with a 5-on-3. You should just drive this in towards the net. You've got the ice. Use it.
So now, and we were correct. It's still the 5-on-3.
Yeah, kids in there like, can I leave? I would like to leave. And they're like, no. No,
It's
you
a
cannot.
5-on-3, and it looks like one of those was a double minor because Sawyer with just 20 seconds left, and number 19 for Digby, that's Daniel Jameson.
Head
He still has
contact,
another
I think.
minute 40, so he must have taken a double minor during that. So here come the Schooners. Still some more time. That shot, that one gets blocked. Eastern Shore, a lot of time and space, sent aside by Amiro. And now we're on a 5-on-4.
And that's the thing. They're taking a lot of these shots up high. They're staying in the box and not coming down to use that available space. Now they do, and they get the first quality chance.
Oh, good job to keep it in, too.
Going to get a call?
Oh,
I don't understand what's happening.
I'm not sure what that whistle was because that looked like maybe a high stick. They're saying it was played with a high stick.
I don't understand.
Or maybe a glove pass. I didn't quite see, but we'll see where the face-off is. Maybe that'll tell us a little bit more. Still another minute 13 on the power play for Eastern Shore.
We don't know.
Oh, and being informed by our camera person that someone left the box before they should have.
There was a conversation happening down there.
So we could be having a too many men penalty right now. It looks like that might be the discussion happening right now between the ref and the coach. I did see the coach tell the player to leave the box.
I didn't see that. I saw the initial conversation between the timekeepers and the player, and the coach was probably saying, come back to the bench. So if that happened, too many men, but did they have possession, or is it an automatic penalty if a guy leaves the box early?
This is a situation I haven't really run into very often, but you know you're going to have this when you're playing at the high school level. We'll still see what refs having a long discussion with the timekeepers.
What would it be, a bench minor maybe?
You would think it's I can't quite remember the ruling. I think it is just a too many men on the ice penalty. Because again, if you're only supposed to have 4 players on and or you're only supposed to have 3 players on and you put on 4, that's too many men.
On the ice, you also have to have control. You see the long changes where people are coming on, but the play isn't theirs, right?
Well, technically too many men penalties, they are counted against the coach as a bench minor. Yeah. The refs really haven't. Looks like
he's got the sheet up. Like who's going to go in?
Looks like they're having to break out the rule book on this one. And now going back to Digby to have the conversation, some more clarification. .505 left here in the second. As a parade of players to the box has caused mass confusion. On one hand, though, an extended timeout for the Digby penalty killers getting a chance to rest.
I mean, you got kids sitting on the boards there. They're just chilling out. Everyone's relaxing. Everyone will certainly be good to go, getting some water and hydration in. Referee now explaining to Eastern Shore what's going on. And someone is making their way back. Nope. He's just coming, changing lines.
Just changing.
That's 5 on. Nope.
Nope.
4 on. There's still 4, so 22 can't go anywhere. There is still someone in the box, but we don't know if they're getting a new one.
Is it a new one? Is someone else being added? There could be a chance the referees made the mistake.
Well,
Maybe the teams
I was concerned on why he blew the whistle when he did. So, that's it. It's a 5-on-4. So
maybe a refereeing mistake. They thought the wrong guy came out, but we'll see. I don't know if we'll ever get clarification.
Probably not,
because I doubt they'll announce anything over the PA. But here we are back in, but Amiro is caught. Amiro's lost a skate blade, I think.
No, his stick is tangled in the mesh. So he was trying to pull it around and couldn't. He
does get back onto his feet. It looked like he was struggling to get back to his feet, and I was worried he lost the skate blade.
Nope, the skate blades were good, but he was on his knees trying to come around the net with his stick, but couldn't jar it loose. So finally decided smartly to let it go, and as the play carried away, got up and just got the stick out of the mesh.
It's a shot from Eastern Shore. That one going way wide of the net. Schooners still with it.
Big hit there, number 13 again.
Longmire certainly doing a physical presence, but has also cost his team. Schooners with it now on the attack. Intercepted by Longmire. Flips that one up into the rafters, and that'll be another whistle. 4:09 left in the second. We will have the flood at the end of the second period.
I'm about to have words with the team here, I think. I'm going to send a sternly worded letter to people who don't understand where cameras are.
It's not like we have a sign at the top of the stairs.
Oh, God, no. It's not
that
like
says, wait for whistle. So I guess now is the whistle. So now would
those part were fine. Those part were fine. The first
yeah.
part of the crew, yeah. Coaching staff, if you're out there watching this broadcast, remind your kids to have a little bit more respect for the processional up here and the cameras.
Mariners now with it in their own zone, but the Schooners now have come up with it. It's Eastern Shore carrying it out in front, but that one can't get through all the skates. We're back to even strength. We'll see how long that lasts.
Over and under 2 minutes.
Mariners able to push it out past the blue line. They do have numbers, but lost control of the puck.
And at the very least, Digby killing off the, 8 penalties we've had the last 2 minutes.
They didn't allow a goal.
Right.
It was a good work on the penalty kill. If you're the Schooners, you got to be a little bit frustrated you weren't able to capitalize on that.
Well, I am thinking there's a lot of frustration up and down the ice right now.
So now Digby with it in their own zone. Looking to carry it up. Again, can't get by the last defender back. Mariners still a fit in their own zone. Cross ice. Number 10, that's Manzer. Manzer slowly bringing it up.
Oh, that was way offside. One man dragged his foot close to the liney, but number 4 was about 4 steps in.
Here they go again, this time onside. Here come the Mariners. Lost control of the puck, and now the Schooners just able to clear it in, but it looks like both teams kind of go in change mode. As a bit of a relaxed on that last play with the puck. Goalie out of his net, able to cycle it along the boards. Another shot, bouncing puck loose in front, swallowed up by Declan Patet. Zamora pushing and shoving.
I mean, I can understand protecting your goalie, but the guy's just on his knees right now. You do not need to snowplow him out.
See here on the replay.
Well, that's just laying there.
That's
a late smack. I could understand the frustration there. But at this point, he's just sitting there. And please move.
2:24 left.
Ooh,
interception. It's pushing through. Still on his feet, and there's still no call.
Wow.
Mariners able to. Oh, there's another turnover. Coming in,
and now he gets the call.
There's the call. It was under 2 minutes, JR, so you won the bet. It's Eastern Shore still with it.
I think we're going to get a call on both sides now.
Yeah,
a roughing,
trip, a roughing and a trip, so the parade continues.
The trip will go to Digby, the roughing to go to Eastern Shore. There's a lot of extras out in front. Frustration everywhere.
I mean, good
hard. I couldn't believe that wasn't the first call.
I mean, the referee said he got stick. I mean, I couldn't see which number. I can't remember quite which number he was initially pushing in, but he didn't have full control of his skates. It did look like he lost an edge and was kind of
He stepped on
Yeah,
the skate.
he lost-
Or the stick, I mean.
He lost his own balance, so the ref's saying, like, well, the guy was already going down.
Yeah.
But, you know, that second time, the refs are like, well, now I have to call it.
Well, the first one easily could have been a good call, but didn't do it, and the second one was blatant, like a big sweep, got the feet.
And unfortunately for the Schooners, they had the tripping call, but then took a roughing after the fact, so offsetting minor penalties. We're still on 5-on-5.
Worst thing to have a delayed penalty call, and you take one.
It's giving away a free offensive opportunity.
What?
I would appreciate if you don't eat my lunch.
I make no promises, sir.
As Schooners now with it in the attacking zone. Eastern Shore trying to cycle that one along the boards. Stood up, though. Mariners unable to gain control. Deflected puck.
Oh,
and
that's a big hit there. That's
another
up high.
big hit. More pushing and shoving. The goaltender getting into it now.
I would like to see a toss out for that one.
Yeah, that was a bit of a late hit. It looked very high.
Yeah, I think it got him up around the throat or head area for sure.
We'll see what the referees do with this one. So here comes the replay. So that initial shot, Amiro bobbled it a little bit.
And he just comes in and lays him out up high.
Yeah, the gloves were very high on that throw. At that hit, what you want to do and what they're taught to do is go for the chest.
Yeah.
The two gloves into the chest, that's a perfectly clean hit and a good play to make to clear it away from that loose puck. But, yeah, that was a high hit and deservedly so. He is now in the box. Looks like also another
and again, the benches
Eastern Shore
expand.
player in the box. And I think two Digby players were added off of that, so have to think a misconduct penalty is at least one of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think you almost make the immediate toss on that one to set a precedent like, look, this needs to stop.
Eastern Shore right now has 4 minutes up. That's number 5 for Eastern Shore, Ryan Latta. He's has 1 goal so far in this one.
He might have been the one that came in after to okay, and he's the only one on the board.
So he's the only one on the board. We're still at 5-on-5.
We need to phone a friend. Jeff, if you're watching, what is happening, sir?
I unfortunately don't have the ability to put someone calling in on air.
That's okay.
So we could hear.
I could speakerphone and hold it right up.
Because now
we'll make it work.
Now the refs discussing with the timekeeper during these games.
Because the Digby wanted to play 5-on-4 because there was a penalty up on only one side, and then he was sent back. So.
There we go. So now the double minor is now on Digby's side, which with the play that I saw, I think is the correct call.
That makes much more sense. I wondered who gained another one. I thought maybe a second one would go up.
That's Corey Stark.
This is not how you want your power play to start.
Double minor. Short-handed. Here come the Mariners. Good break up there at the end by the Schooners. Mariners, though, still with it.
It's a risky pinch right now. Ooh. They got to realize. Oh.
And here they come with numbers.
And we got another penalty.
2-on-1.
13 laid another hit.
Oh, and the Schooners lose the 2-on-1.
13 laid another hit on 18. 18 retaliated and got the call. And you just got to stop. Guys, you got to put it away here.
It's a minute and 7 seconds left in the second period. Hopefully, it'll be a flood after the second. Teams can go into the locker room. Coaches
There's going to be a flood, but I'm not sure of what at this point.
Coaches can calm down the teams because it's, again, we have 3 players each in the box for each team.
I told you, it's just an expanded bench. You might as well take down the wall and just have them take turns in there.
So now we are going to get a full 2 minutes of 4-on-4. Haven't seen that often in regulation. And there's another big hit being thrown.
Yeah, but that one's going to cost him.
Going to cost him. Oh, good defensive play there. Nope, it's another penalty.
Yeah. Easily a trip. Penalty shot. We're going out to center ice.
It's a penalty. Yeah, it's a judgment call on the side of the referee. The referee decides they took away a breakaway chance. First penalty shot of the tournament.
Oh, the boys in the box are happy. Eastern Shore down there cheering. This is the best chance to extend this lead. And they would already win the period 1-0, right?
They've already ahead in the period 1-0. So this is just helping them secure the eventual win with the 2 minutes. And it's number 7 for Eastern Shore. That's Jake Dempsey. So we'll see what Dempsey tries to do here. Hopefully he's been practicing his shootouts and penalty shot. Oh, no, it's not Dempsey taking it. Now we're up to number 16. That's Noel King. Going to be taking this one, and here we go. Here comes King.
And remember, this is a lot of dirty ice.
Slowly making his way, making some moves, another move, and a good save by Amiro. Gets the pad on it. Thanking his post is Amiro. You see here on the replay. A lot of moves. Good job by Amiro. He just outweighted him.
And that's what I'm saying. The dirty ice benefits the goalie in this one. The shooter doesn't have that mobility, doesn't have a break. Any little bump and you're dragging this puck along with you. So he slowed it down, tried to get a good shot, but not enough of a move to make the goalie buy it. And a great save to keep this a 1-goal game right now.
And you know, another benefit to the penalty shot and Digby saving it is now instead of being 3-on-4, it's still 4-on-4. So the Mariners with it in their own zone, just about 30 seconds left here in the second period, and now it's another race for it. Quick shot, that one turned aside.
Oh, we're going to get a penalty again
and
here.
Another, and here we go again.
11 throwing some punches, so that'll be his night.
And not just night, that's probably his tournament. And we'll see if it's still going on. Eastern Shore player just trying to get out of it.
Yeah, well, I think both of them should be tossed at this point.
Well, we'll see.
11, like you said, this should be his tournament, and 4.
And that's the captain for Digby, Avery Gunn, number 11. So he's done for the day, and there isn't fighting at the high school level, so you got to assume some suspensions might be following as well.
Yep. Well, I mean, it was barely a fight, but he threw punches, so that qualifies on his end. Both players are going to get the ejector, so.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see what the officials will hopefully have word before their next game. The unfortunate thing for Digby is, they have a very short rest. Only one game between when they're playing Avon View next. So already tired, and now potentially with an even shorter bench.
Oh, so not only do you have an issue with a short bench, but whatever the result of this game, you are going to be heated. And not only don't worry about the intermission, the cool down for the third period, they're going to be wound up before the next game. So,
and Avon View is one of the top teams in this tournament. They're not a team you can take lightly. It's definitely not a team you can give a parade to the penalty box to.
Double minor to 4, likely for the head contact hit, which was the initial call. 11 will get, I have no idea what he'll get down there.
Definitely a game misconduct, you have to think.
Oh, you're going to get at least that. But I don't know how many more minutes are going to be added on there.
I don't, again.
At this point, if I was the coaching staff for Digby, I'd take the kids to the water park outside after, make sure they're properly hosed down, and realize you guys need to chill. We need to score on the scoreboard and not in the penalty box.
The score's still 2-1.
I know.
It's anyone's game.
That's because nobody can stay out of the box. Both teams are mixed up or confused on how you win hockey games right now. Penalty minutes, they're both ahead.
Usually you see something like this when a game's far out of hand.
Oh,
in
it gets
a third
out of hand.
period, a 5-goal deficit.
Yep. Big tilt.
But, again, this has been a back-and-forth game. No other team has really had the advantage. So still plenty of time for Digby to come back in this one, but they just keep shooting themselves in the foot.
Well, they shoot themselves in the foot, and then Eastern Shore will shoot themselves in the foot. There's a lot of foot shooting happening right now, and not a lot of shots on net, especially since the shots are currently 0-0. I don't think anyone's tracking.
No one is keeping track of the shots.
That's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is all the shots are apparently hitting feet right now. So
here we go. 22.8 left here in the second. It does look like still wait. It looks like it's still 4-on-4, even though there's an extra 4 minutes on for Eastern Shore. Oh, nope, it is 3-on-4, so now Digby with a 3-on-4 power play.
Another 5 for fighting in a game, the announcement?
That's the announcement. So Digby with 4-on-3 power play right now.
5-minute major for fighting and a game misconduct. Time of all
So they both got a
Both
5 for
play-
fighting and a
both
toss.
got a 5
so-
for fighting, so there's a very real possibility their tournaments might be done.
Well, they should be.
I think the refs are
Did
getting.
he just announce that? Like how many?
The refs are. You can tell the refs are having enough of this.
Wow.
Both coaches getting a talking to.
I would just start throwing 10s. The next. Oh, did someone just get a? No, just a question. Okay, good. But yeah, any kind of penalty, I'd add a 10.
It's getting to that point, so that'll do it for the second period. Referee's gonna definitely make sure, because both the players have to cross each other's bench to get to their respective locker rooms. So the refs holding it off, and looks like that'll do it for the second. We have the flood coming on. You are watching Game 8 of the Timber Cup. Eastern Shore gets the point for the period, and we'll be back after the flood. Hello and welcome back to Period 3 of Game 8 of the Timber Cup. Brought to you by MC Media, CJ Killam on the call of JR Surratt. We're starting this one off a 4-on-3 power play for Digby for the next 53 seconds. Then we're going back on 4-on-4. Ended the second period with just a parade to the penalty box. Hopefully a full intermission in the locker room. Cooler heads will hopefully prevail because we still have a 2-1 hockey game.
Well, we have a 2-1 hockey game, and we have a parade, as you mentioned, in that penalty box. And we're going to see which team decides to play some hockey first or continue this carnage. And right now, at the very least, we have a managed power play.
There's another shot. Can't get through all the bodies in front. Eastern Shore with it. Some space right out in front. Oh, it makes the save as he knocks the net off the moorings. I think if the shot got by the goalie, that would have counted.
I think they were going to let it count, and he still made the kick save. And number 15 goes over there and gives him a hug like, yeah, that was good.
That was a fantastic. That's the best save we've seen so far. A fantastic offensive scoring chance created by the Mariners. A lot of good passing. That's exactly what they want to do with all this extra open ice.
Not to mention you have fresh ice. You're not playing in a blizzard on a dirt road anymore. Now you actually have a sheet of ice.
Looks like
confusion on who's on, who's off?
Yeah, who's on, who's off, or maybe a little equipment issue, but clean win by the Digby Mariners. A lot of space to work with. It's number 13. Sending it off from the point, rebound, corralled. Still some space, another shot, and that one going wide.
You could not miss the entire net from that one.
It's Longmire with it now.
And he just sends that high into the mesh, and that faceoff should come outside as the first penalty expires.
So now we're back to 4-on-4 for another 134.
I'm going to be generous. Over and under 3 minutes on this one.
3 minutes. Get your bets in now, folks.
I'll bet my next egg sandwich.
Face off now outside the blue line. Off the face off, controlled by the Mariners, but not all of it on that dump-in attempt. Cross ice, just out of reach. Digby now carrying it in behind the net. Mariners with it. Back along the boards, back up to the point. Now this is Schooners, Eastern Shore.
It's almost like, I'm sorry to cut in, it's almost like after a half hour on the snowplow, you have to relearn how to play with this kind of ice.
It is. It does take a little bit. Suddenly, the puck isn't bouncing everywhere. It's going a little farther than it was previously, so you're needing to tune down your passes. As once again, the Mariners bringing this one in deep. Schooners able to clear it through. That one, though, bit before the blue line, so that's going to be icing.
Oh, we're back to fours. I'm like, why are we? Yeah, because they're trying to change down there. And like, no, that's icing. You got to go back.
Yeah, it's 4-on-4. Another 41 seconds.
And don't worry about the kids being confused. It's fair. We can't keep track of the penalties. So
I've been all tournament long. I've been trying to keep track of power play opportunities.
Oh, I'm sure it's like 0 for 18 right now.
I didn't try.
I ran out of ink, ran out of page.
I very much was like, nope. Looks like the goalie having an issue.
Might have tweaked something.
Didn't see what.
Yeah, no, we didn't see what was going on.
I didn't see any
where
play.
It was outside the play.
It was definitely behind the play. Don't know if he. Other goalie for Eastern Shore, Jackson Murphy, he played last night.
Here we're going to get a replay on the overhead. Yeah, he was probably just not feeling well. Like, he's probably got a pull in his leg.
Yeah, something happened, and it didn't hit him until.
Well, he tried as long as he could, and once the whistle was like, nope, I can't do this no more, gave a hand up. So we're going to have a sub as he's escorted off.
So, yeah, it's Jackson Murphy for the Eastern Shore Schooners, a rare goaltender with the letter. Played a very good game last night against Avon View. He really kept his team in it, kept that one just to 3-0.
I remember that one.
So, it's always tough to come in cold off the bench, so we'll see how Murphy responds. It's Digby with it now at their own blue line.
And
here they come in.
His D certainly wants to give him a clean shot. Let him get warmed up here.
That shot, though, going wide of the net. That one from the point. Can't get through the body in front. Digby still with it. Again, it seems both teams having a little trouble with the extra slip on the ice.
It's like a whole new hockey game for them. You've been playing on a pond, and all of a sudden, hey, come on side. We're good with the ice now.
Here come the Mariners once again. That shot, that one going off the blocker. Still with it now is Digby, now on the power play, 5-on-4.
58 seconds for that one. That
shot sent aside by Murphy.
And there's a light cross-check from 19 way after the play.
And another collision behind the net. Another one along the boards. That one causes a turnover. Mariners with a shot. Good save by Murphy.
And that's what you really want to give Murphy right now. Give him any kind of clean lane shots that he can see, get warmed up, get kind of off the bench mentality and into this game, and just settle him down.
42 left on the man advantage for the Digby Mariners. 2-1 is the score. Oh, and that pass just out of reach. So unfortunately for the Mariners, going to have to regroup, but that one is offside, so another face-off.
He didn't know where the player was on the blue line. He just picked that up, spun, and tried to carry it in.
Had his head down, was just focused on going on the attack.
And so far, whatever the coaching staff may or may not have said in the intermission has calmed this down.
I mean, it's a very easy thing to say. Boys, this is still anyone's game. Let's not be our own worst enemy. Let's get in, play some straight hockey, and try to get the win. As Schooners able to clear that one all the way down. It's another race for it. Good edge there by the Digby Mariner. Now here come the Mariners. They could have men. It's a 2-on-1. Here comes Digby. Oh, great defensive play. That's number
But what I don't like that follow-up hit. 22 got him high in the back of the head with a knee, following him in.
Digby still with the offensive chance. Now finally the play is going to be whistled dead.
Because Eastern Shore finally picked up the puck there. I hope we get a replay of this one.
I couldn't tell. It was in the far corner.
I saw it go in. Like, after you said he made a great defensive play there, you're going to see the body come in after. So hopefully they stay with the player. Here we go. Oh, it's screened, but there with the knee in the back of the head. He gets folded up a bit there. I hope he's okay.
He's still needed help getting to the bench. That's number 2, Colton Chennel. Oh, a great save by Murphy on the one-timer right in front. Now it's the Mariners putting on a lot of offensive pressure. Another shot, that one going just wide.
I think that was too eager a trigger. You're always in a great position to take a shot there, but if you're patient just a little bit and unselfish, a cross-ice pass, the open man was there.
Now it's the Mariners with it. Digby looking to go back on the attack with someone in alone. Shot, great save by Murphy.
No concerns, that kid is in the game now.
He's always calm and cool, very calm and cool. He was under a lot of fire in the previous game, and you know that's what you got to be with a lot of goaltenders, just cool, calm, and collected. Ice water running through the veins.
You see a lot of passionate goalies up in the MHL level at the very least, and it could be a boon or it could be a hindrance how you manage it.
Digby now with it along their own boards. Now here come the Mariners. On the attack, it's one-on-one. One man to beat. Oh, good job on the back check. Help his man out. It's number 14, Callum Longmire. Gets the puck taken away. Digby looks to regroup at their own blue line. Oh, fades on that passing attempt. Now it's the Mariners trying to cycle it out along the boards.
I got to get used to your usage of the word fade on these things.
I'm not Jeff. I have different words for stuff.
No, I'm aware of that, but it's just interesting that I have to get used to your terminology.
Yeah. Oh, centering pass. No one there to receive it. That shot loose in front. Amiro down. It's in.
I can't believe they missed the first one, but they get it in.
Amiro not happy. He thought he had control of that, but ref said he saw it loose.
Yep, ref was right there behind the net. He followed in with that puck to watch the play.
I believe that's number 6, Dustin Bailey, leading the charge.
It is indeed.
So Eastern Shore now up 3-1 and have control of the period. Amiro not happy, now complaining to his coaches.
I don't know what that's going to do.
We'll see here on the replay. So the mad scramble in front. Amiro,
so there's the puck wide open behind him.
Still looks loose.
It's from that angle, it's really hard to tell.
It's really hard to tell. A lot of bodies. So then the puck seems to squirt. It's hard to tell from that angle.
Yeah, because at the time you see the puck, it's underneath him. So you know the referee's not pointing into the net when the puck's not there. So you got parents confused because that's the first time you see it.
Yeah. That puck going all the way down just off the post and in, so that will be an icing. So Eastern Shore now, the 3-1 lead.
And that means points in this period.
Yeah, that means they are currently in command for the 1-point advantage, and that's definitely what Eastern Shore wants. They were unable to get any points in the game last night. So even to have a far and away chance to make the semifinal, they need as many points as possible as that shot goes far and wide of the net. Another shot deflected off. Schooners just trying to clear it out around the boards, but Digby doing a good job of trying to trap them in. Schooners, intercepted. Mariners really trapping Eastern Shore in their own zone. Centering pass, no one there to receive it. Both teams fighting for it. Now here comes Eastern Shore, another big hit.
Yeah, that was fully lined up, and he got in there with the knee, too. I didn't like that hit.
Now Digby still couldn't maintain control.
And
now
that's
there's
a
big
retaliation.
hit.
He got smashed.
Yeah, and that's one's going to be a penalty. And now here's some more extracurriculars. That was another high hit.
And that's a failure of a non-call on the first one.
So unfortunately, we had a lot of clean hockey at the start of this, and now hopefully the parade doesn't start back up again. So we'll see what numbers go up, what the refs do. I see a lot of pointing going on in front of that timekeepers.
18 for Eastern Shores off.
Yeah. Oh, but now it looks like
well, he should be gone. He should be gone.
Yeah, and
I
he
mean,
is.
that hit is done.
He is. He's at least getting a misconduct.
So here's the first hit. Oh no, that's the
second. That's the second hit. Yeah, that's 2 gloves high to the head. That's textbook.
I'm just very glad these kids wear cages because that would have been serious damage.
And I think that's why they wear cages at this age, because you know at the grand scheme of things, this is just supposed to be for fun. That's what you're playing for. It's high school hockey.
They're not having fun?
It's supposed to be.
I'm very confused.
I mean, I hope they're having fun, but I'm seeing a lot of punches being thrown for a lot of fun. But again, that's how some people have fun.
I will not make a joke on top of that one. But, yeah, the only penalty right now is the 2 on 18. But there is still a player in the box for Digby.
So there must have been some offsetting penalties as well. So it must have been 2 roughing penalties.
Perhaps after the play, I don't know. And there's your first attempted hit from 14 on 13.
And now it's 1-on-1 with the Schooners. Eastern Shore coming in, backhanded shot and scores. What a beautiful goal from Noah Lacombe-Pietch. Gorgeous goal. Out deeks the defenseman and a wonderful backhanded shot.
And some comments as they drift by the Digby bench. That was a beautiful shot. I think that was an angry backhand, and it beats the goalie up high.
You'll see here on the replay, he's in 1-on-1, gets around the defenseman, and what a backhand. I don't think Sidney Crosby could throw a backhand better than that.
Thankfully, the radio call does not transmit eyeball looks. So, beautiful backhand though it was. That's now.
And now is there. I still see 2 minutes on the penalty clock. Was the penalty not ticking down during that? I wasn't looking.
Well, there's been so many penalties up there. It's kind of hard to keep track of if it's moving or not.
So now we'll see.
So we also have the time clock. Oh, they're going to let the time run down and then reset the time clock.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
Troubleshooting 101.
so obviously the clock wasn't running for that power play.
Hey, at least they get the period right.
I mean, small victories.
Hey, we'll take it. We will
And
take it.
even more impressively, which I'm now just
Shouldn't it-
realizing,
shouldn't
that
it
was
be-
a shorthanded goal as well.
Shouldn't it be 4-1?
Yes.
Because like they already
Yes, it
scored.
should. Oh, and there another player down, another penalty. I didn't see what happened there. That's another head contact penalty.
Yeah, we were both looking at each other. Quinn, could you get a replay of that prepped as long as he's okay? But that was a serious high hit.
Now we'll see what's going on. I can't quite make out the jersey number of the player on the ice. Here comes Quinn with the replay to let us know.
So he's carrying the puck out, and then,
Oh,
it's
that's a shoulder to the head.
well, it's an elbow. He comes up with it.
Yeah, you can't.
And you could tell that the player did not see that coming, and he was lining that up.
Yeah. So that's probably another toss.
If he stays on the bench, that would be a disservice.
You would have to think.
This game has gotten well out of hand.
It's well out of hand. Refs trying to do their best to gain control of this, but there's only so many times you can throw a guy into the box.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Everything now should have a complimentary 10-minute. Oh, 2 minutes for tripping? 10 minutes, thanks. Hit the showers. They're going to take him to the locker room, and hopefully he's okay. I'm hoping the players will help him get down there, or someone's there to assist him.
It looks like there's some parents.
Good for
there.
the parents. Right on, guys, down there. Thank you. Otherwise, I would have run down.
Yeah, either some parents or some good Samaritans.
Yeah, maybe not his parents, but parents that are there recognize that he needs help getting off. So.
And yeah, they'll open up the box. You got to think that's going to be a toss.
It should be. I mean, all of this
And
should be
done.
a toss.
I mean, if that previous hit was worth a toss, that one
and a finger to
certainly
the
is.
crowd. Yeah, way to go. Very classy.
So now we'll see what the referees decide to hand out. That's a 5-minute major. It's a 5-minute major, number 3, Cameron Titus. So now we are at 4-on-4 hockey.
See, now at this point, I'm at a point where I feel like the coaching staff cannot control their team.
I mean, it's getting to that point.
So
yeah, you have to seriously
So
question.
do you look at long-term issues where these teams, or either side, earns themselves some kind of penalty in the next tournament?
I mean, we'll see.
There has to be repercussions of hockey like this.
You have to think the high school Valley Hockey League is going to have to take a little bit of a look at this game because things have certainly gotten well out of hand.
I mean, at the very least, I would consider banning players.
I mean, no one wants to watch a hockey game like this. It's getting,
especially when the crowd right now is full of parents, and these parents are watching their kids taking these injuries.
There's another shot, puck loose behind Amiro. So now it's the Mariners trying to go some more shoving after the play. Here comes the Digby Mariners.
There's a big
another
hit.
big hit going through.
13, he's going to keep it up. 13 and 6.
Still even more pushing and shoving. Here comes Eastern Shore. Now it's the Mariners looking to come in on the counterattack. Now it's
game in a gross.
Yeah, Digby Stilfen out the center line. We're 4-on-4 for I believe another 40 seconds.
13 down there, laying some extra lumber. No calls as of yet.
Another shot wide of the net. And now here comes Eastern Shore. Schooners 2-on-2. Stick check, that shot turned aside by Amiro. Another shot, that one going wide of Amiro. Centering pass. Digby, oh, good move by number 15, another good move. Centering pass, puck loose in front. Mariners just trying to clear that one out past the boards. Out to play that is Murphy. Now it's the Schooners with it. Oh, fans on that one. Mariners looking to gain control. Now we're back to just a regular 5-on-4 power play.
Oh, and that should be a penalty.
Another big collision. No
Well,
arms up. Here comes Eastern Shore.
He pushed the player's stick that was on the ice into the oncoming player.
That shot can't be handled by Amiro. The rebound goes wide. Still with it. Digby able to clear that one out. Leaving it there. Both waiting for it. I don't know if Murphy was thinking it was even strength. He looked like he was waiting for a call, but
he stayed in the paint like it was going to be an icing, so not to go after it.
Yeah, so still another coming up on 2:30 left on the 5-minute major penalty. And now it's Eastern Shore with it. Eastern Shore.
Oh, and there's another high elbow, and then a retaliation from 8. More, and here's going to be another hit. It's going to be a fight from 22 here if someone doesn't get called. There's a slash. Referee's just putting the whistle away, which is just what you need right now.
Schooners still with the puck. Up 4-1. That one almost gets directed into the net.
Oh, good. They realized the score was wrong.
Oh, and here come the Mariners now with some speed. It's 14 in alone. He shoots. Saved by Murphy. Murphy turning aside Callum Longmire. Longmire still with it. Almost has his pocket picked. Was able to move the puck forward. Eastern Shore looking to move this one. Oh, and now it's a partial break.
Just offside,
just offside.
The puck was a little slow, and he stepped in early.
Minute 30 left on the power play for Eastern Shore. 3:59 left in the third period. Face off now in front of Eastern Shore. Controlled by the Mariners. Here comes Digby. Centering pass, that one going just through the blue. Another pass being moved along the boards. That one can't quite get through. Puck just being held. Now it's the Schooners, and they successfully clear the puck. 3.5 left in the third. Minute left on the power play. Here comes Eastern Shore. Eastern Shore now playing that one through and able to avoid the icing. More physical play being
I don't mind
through.
the physical contact as long as it stays clean, because once it doesn't, it's going to get out of hand immediately.
Schooner able to hold it in at the blue line. That one, though, just going wide. Eastern Shore still with possession. That shot swallowed up by Amiro.
I think the referees are disappointed that they can't just have running time right now.
I think maybe that's part of why they're trying to move things along a bit.
But that's the problem, because once you try working that, you're not working the game, and if you're not working the game, someone else gets hurt. So I know, we're going to get a call here.
And it looks like some unsportsmanlike, and that's another Digby player's.
That's 22, and he's been working it for a while, so.
That's Brock Ord being shown the door. Oh, fans on that shot. Oh, almost a breakaway opportunity. Oh, turnover. That shot gets blocked. Schooners carrying this one up. Eastern Shore looking to go right back on the attack. Both teams fighting for it. Now it's the Mariners who come up with it. Here comes Digby on the rush, creating some space with some room. That shot deflected, loose in front of Murphy. The rebound couldn't get the shot off. Another shot by Digby. That one can't get through all the bodies. Eastern Shore just able to clear that one out to center ice. Intercepted. Here come the Schooners. Oh, lost control of the puck.
Ice is starting to finally build up from what they're used to, so now they had smooth ice, and it's rough again. And a lot of words being exchanged down there by the D and forwards of the opposing teams.
Murphy knocked that centering pass away. Digby, though, still with it behind the net.
$1:45 left in this one.
Centering pass. Couldn't get through all the bodies. Now it's back up to the point. A quick shot from the point. Can't get through the man in front. Digby centering pass to the slot, but no one able to get it there. Eastern Shore flips that one just up into the netting.
Hey, nothing wrong with the whistle right now.
1:29 left, 4-1.
It's amazing how this game's 4-1 with no shots. Miracle hockey.
We have been informed they have run out of room on the game sheet at the timekeeper's box. So, they have. I'll excuse the no shots this time. They've had a very busy day. They've had a busy game.
We'll give that to them.
Face off. Looked to be won by the Mariners, but controlled by the Schooners. Big hit right along the bench by the Mariners, able to separate his man from the puck. Cleared out by Digby. Eastern Shore still a fit now. Dodges one hit, but comes in just a bit offside.
Yeah, dodge like that at the blue line will likely take you offside. However,
you dodged the hit.
That's better than the alternative. 1:04 left in this one. I'd be happy if it just went without a whistle and no penalties.
We'll see.
However, it's not quite Christmas yet.
We'll see how it goes. Digby controls off the face-off. Here comes number 14. It's Callum Longmire. That shot going just wide. Still with it now. Digby able to hold it in right in front of the bench. Can't quite dump it back in, and now Eastern Shore looking to go the other way. With some speed, it's number 5 for Eastern Shore, it's Latta, but gets held up.
Well, the puck died there in the snow, and he came in offside, so he had to go back out.
Little bit, just 30 seconds left in this period. Eastern Shore gets around one man. Here come the Schooners again, trying to create some space, carrying it in, centering pass, no one there to receive it.
That was a hold.
Shot from the point, turned aside by Amiro. Digby able to clear it out of the zone, and now it's a 2-on-1. Well, puck poked away.
Oh, good. 6 seconds. We should get out of this one. Oh,
some more pushing and shoving.
I told you. So close.
We'll see if the ref just...
He did. No, he's making a call. That was a penalty there, and he blew the whistle.
Well, we'll see if the ref just decides to run the rest of the clock.
Oh, good. They are.
And they are just running the rest of the clock, so that'll do it. It's a 4-1 victory for Eastern Shore Schooners. Coming away at this one with 4.5 points. So good work there by the Schooners, making up for the goose egg they got in their previous game. So that'll do it from us here for Game 8 of the Timber Cup. CJ Killam and JR on the call for this one. Stay tuned. We have Game 9 coming up shortly.